I got a couple of questions on my how to start a drop shipping shoe business on Mercari, Shopify, etc. Hey, buddy. Okay, right now. I got a couple questions on that video regarding how to drop ship on Mercari. I'm going to be answering those in this video. I'm going to go over those real quick. And if this doesn't answer it, then just leave another comment on this one and I'll get the answer for you. So can I dropship branded sneakers legally? Yes. I've actually done this before, whether you're using Kixify or all those type of apps. I don't have those on. They're actually on the phone that I'm using to do this off of. Whatever app you're on, I would just say when you buy them, request that they don't send a receipt with them. And that's the same as drop shipping from like a Alibaba supplier or something like that. It doesn't make a difference whether like where you're buying them from, as long as they're legit, you can just drop them straight through. I was talking to this another guy on Instagram, and he was saying he got a Chinese supplier. I would recommend going against anywhere Chinese. Like, you might be able to get that better deal, but it's not worth the potential fraud case you would get out of it. Like, stop looking for that quick. Like, even if let's say you make 20 grand with it, like the quick 20,000 isn't going to be worth any penalties you're going to have to go through with doing like, and you don't want to sell people bullshit. So I would just stay away from, like, just make sure that your supplier is legit. I'd try to focus on American suppliers, and then if you're good to go from there, you should be good. Next question was, can you do a video on how to drop ship hard goods to Mercari, not use shoes, clothes, because those could sell before you get a buyer on Mercari, and therefore you can't drop ship. I've never used Mercari, so for example, a dropship video going through the list and shipping setup to the actual sender to the buyer would be helpful. Does Mercari allow you to set up your own shipping amounts, and do they require you to use their label? Thanks so much. So the third question, does Mercari allows you to either use their shipping or you can ship it manually? If you ship it manually by yourself, UPS, FedEx, whoever, you have to go in there physically, and when you get your tracking number, you have to upload it to Mercari before when you say it's shipped, that you've shipped the product, you have to manually upload it. So you could potentially, on Mercari, let's say somebody you post a bunch of images from, let's say it's shoes for this example, post a bunch of images of the new shoes that you're going to sell, presuming that they're not gonna sell out before you're able to ship them. So let's say it's not like the brand new Yeezys dropping or whatever. But if you can get those up and still have access to buying them, if somebody purchases them from you on Mercari, then when you get your confirmation shipping number, you put that number in to, you put the other person's address in, and then you put your address as the place that it's sending from, I believe. I'm not sure how it would work with that, because the shipping number is going to say the mailing address as well as the final address. So put in the mailing address of where you purchased the shoes from, whatever, like let's say it's Nike or Kixify or whatever, put in the mailing address from them, and then put in the address that it's going to will already be set up as the other person. And then, so when you order them on, let's say Kixify, you order them, you put in the other person's address. When you go back on Mercari, you put the Kixify address that they're being shipped from, whatever is on that shipping label, the shipping number, because you have to upload the shipping number back into Mercari. So in this case, you won't be able to do it directly through Mercari. You'll have to use either UPS or FedEx or whoever the shoes are being shipped to, but you can ship them directly to them. Mercari's probably not going to like the fact that you're doing that, and Mercari is really, really shitty on the back end with a lot of things, whether it's sending back orders that, like, let's say you send somebody an item, they have a guaranteed return policy, so even if you send them everything perfectly, if the person wants their money back, they'll get the money back, and you can't really do anything about it. They're really, really shitty on the back end, which is why I would do like an eBay type thing or something like that, or I even prefer to do like a Facebook Marketplace, offer up Craigslist, and then just have a Venmo, but you can't really drop ship that, and not a lot of people. You can do PayPal, just do like an Instagram page for simplicity, set up your own shop. This is like completely off topic, but I would say fuck Mercari altogether. Do your own personal Shopify store with all these shoes, and then run paid ads, quit being a little bitch. And I mean this in a loving way, because I've been there too, but like, stop looking for organic free traffic. You could do, let's say drop shipping shoes will make you 5 to 10K a month. This will put you in like the 50K plus a month if you did your own store. I don't know what Ben Kicks is pulling, but that's what he's doing, and I don't know if he's necessarily drop shipping, but you could make easily 5 to 10 times more than you would make doing your own like personal store and then running ads for it versus trying to drop ship on Mercari. Like seriously, there's a lot more potential in doing your own brand, especially long term. Mercari's like baby money. You can make a couple $1,000 a month and it's easy. But do you want easy or do you want to make a shit ton of money? I'd rather make a shit ton of money than do something just because it's easy. I don't know how old you are, but that's what I would recommend full term. But the other part of that is I already answered the question on the Mercari side. That if you have any more questions like that, let me know and I'll be happy to help you out, bro.